Welcome, body odor sufferers. This is going to be a short but important update with regarding to interviews, live streaming interviews. So the first interview was a big failure, simply because I was waiting for an interviewer. Or was I the interviewer? The interviewee, and at last minute he backed out. And I'm starting to realize I'm starting to think about that. There's possibly going to be a common thing, like somebody might say, "Oh, I'm up for an interview," and then they back out at last minute because they have cold feet or because there's something else they have to do at the moment. They just forgot, "Oh, I got to do this one thing, so I can't do it anymore." So if that's ever going to happen, I'm still going to do a live stream. I'm going to probably just do it for like 20 minutes to maybe an hour, and maybe answer questions or talk to people back and forth. I'm just going to call it Plan B, because if the interview doesn't go on, I'm just going to have a Plan B, and I'm going to title it Plan B, whatever we're talking about at the moment. So there's still going to be a live stream, and it's going to happen on a Friday. Another thing that happened is, the reason why it was actually a failure is simply because within the first live stream I tried to do, there was somebody that wanted to actually go on and do an interview. The problem was I didn't know how to actually add him on to the live stream, which resulted in a second failure. But I did some research, a little bit of research, and you can actually use two different softwares to actually bring several people on. One is called OBS software, and another one is obviously Google Hangouts. And both of them are free, but Google Hangouts is obviously connected to YouTube because Google's connected to YouTube. So I'm going to use Google Hangouts in order to conduct an interview. I didn't know that was a thing, but now that I know. Third of all, I'm going to actually switch the timing of the interviews. The interview was 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I'm going to switch it to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, simply because I just realized like 7 p.m. for me in Pacific Standard Time, that's like 4 hours from, so that'll be like at 3 o'clock. So at like 3 p.m. they'll see my live stream that's happening at 7 p.m. So I wanted to boost it up or bump it up a little bit. Pacific Standard Time is like somewhere in Los Angeles, somewhere all the way in the West Coast. So I want to try to get everybody from America on. So if it's 9 o'clock right now, it's probably like, it's 9 a.m. right now. So if it's 4 hours from now, that would be like 5 a.m. It's probably like 5 a.m. in Los Angeles. So if I put like 9 p.m. on Friday, it'd probably be like 5, I believe, like 5 something. And I think there will be a larger viewership if I bump it up to a later time, like 9 p.m. So the date is going to be changed, or the time is going to be changed on Friday at 9 p.m. Another thing I wanted to talk about is, I think a lot of people don't know that you have to actually send me an email first in order for me to approve of the interview, because there might be several people that might send me something, but I'm going to only choose like one person. Like I'm going to say, okay, it's you're the one I'm going to pick to do the interview on this particular day. So if you do want to do an interview, it is my email. It's going to be skivac3@gmail.com. I'm going to probably put a link to show you how it's spelled, skivac3@gmail.com, and that's how you send it. And another important update is, I do want to test out the Google Hangouts before Friday comes. So on Thursday at 9 p.m., I'm going to do a test of a Google Hangouts, and I'm going to try to invite people on to it, just to do a test to see if, just to do a test, just so that on a Friday it can go out without any type of technical difficulties. I'm going to see if, the sound works, if I can get people on via like their iPhone or tablet, or if I can get someone on without even any iPhone or tablet, but they have some type of microphone hooked up to their desktop or whatever. So I'm going to just do like a test run on Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So what was that? Central Standard Time will be like 8. Mountain Standard Time will be 7, and I think Pacific Standard Time will be 6, I believe, or some shit like that. So that's definitely going to happen. Other than that, there was some other stuff I was going to say. Yes. So another person in the comments said, it'd be great if you do it live on YouTube and Facebook, because she has questions she wants to ask me. I think her name was Adisa or something. I don't know if that's how you properly spell it or say it. I don't know how to do that yet. I feel like there's a possibility, there's a way to do it, to become live on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, even though I don't have an Instagram, to just be live on several different social platforms at the same time. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but eventually I'm going to start learning how to do that, so I can do that live on Facebook and YouTube. But at this moment, I'm just going to do it on YouTube. So important things, just to recap. We're going to bump the time up from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I'm going to do a test one this coming Thursday at 9 p.m. to try to get people on to see if I can do it properly, because I tried to do a live stream testing, but there wasn't anybody that was really on. And that's pretty much it. So that's just all I wanted to say. Didn't want to keep it too long. I appreciate you for listening. Have a good day.